I was here yesterday, and look at the line. Look at the line. I just finished my grocery shopping somewhat. I only came in here for toilet paper, paper towels, and I ended up with toilet paper, paper towels, onions, juice, sausage.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars, these men up here, these nominees represents what's best about our league.
Right now I'm standing there. Okay, y'all, so I am leaving Lowe's right now. I had to go and get a hoe. I had to go get a hoe in hopes to get these weeds out of my garden, which you'll see on my garden channel, TommyBites Homestead. And I found this thing too. Look, it's a two-piece. Like, it has a whole piece here and then the little fork piece, but it's, you know. So now I think I'm gonna go ahead because it's 9:26. Sam's Club opened up at 10. Y'all, I know people boycotting Sam's, but listen, that's all we have here is a Sam's Club. Costco's is an hour away, and your girl ain't driving an hour away, okay? So I'm about to go to Sam's Club because my daughter said she wanted crab salad. So I hadn't had that in my plan for our Super Bowl Sunday meal. So I might not do the dirty rice now. I may just do the wings and the crab salad. I'm gonna do the rice. It was mac and cheese that I was gonna do, but I'm gonna take the mac and cheese out and do the crab salad instead. So I'm using imitation crab meat, y'all. Yeah, I know, but it's okay. It'll be okay. So I am headed into the Sam's Club. They're supposed to open at 10. It's 9:52. I didn't realize what time it was. I thought it was 10. I stopped by Aldi's just to try to kill time, but they didn't have what I needed. So I'm back at Sam's. I was here yesterday, and look at the line. Look at the line. I just finished my grocery shopping somewhat. I only came in here for toilet paper, paper towels, and I ended up with toilet paper, paper towels, onions, juice, sausage, wings, 2 packs of water, gummies for my husband, rotisserie chicken, a dog bed for Gracie. Let's not forget, I had already checked out almost, and then I remembered when they sent me a thing saying, hey, you bought this the last time, do you need any more? So I got some of these, oil, blueberries, frozen strawberries, spinach, because I'm going to pre-make me some drinks with the blueberries, the strawberries, and the spinach. And there's the water. All of this came to $209. So it's days later, and I'm sitting here editing this video. It's taken me since Super Bowl to do it, and today is Tuesday. So I'm just thinking how difficult it is to be married to a over-the-road truck driver. I haven't met many over-the-road truck driver wives. I started to start a group, but I changed my mind. I was like, that's going to be too time consuming. I already have a lot of stuff on my plate. But it can be very difficult. Because my husband and I, we had been together, like we met on the job, you know what I'm saying, working in a hospital many moons ago. And then we had a business together, a couple of businesses together, landscaping, child care, we had, well, not really landscaping. He did that on his own, but it was a property preservation business. And we kind of did that together, and we did You know, we were always together. And then when our business in daycare crumbled back in 2008, when a lot of things collapsed, he started driving trucks. And that was the hardest thing ever, because we were already dealing with, you know, losing a business and possibly losing our home, and because we were renting. And then I felt like, oh my gosh, and I'm losing you as well. And it hasn't been all good. Over the road trucking can be hard on your marriage. And it can be good for your marriage. You know, we needed a little bit of time apart, you know, to figure out what we wanted to do. And then, you know, as long as you come back together in the end. But being married to a truck driver is very difficult if they're gone for long extended periods of time. I still have issues with that. Lately he's been having to be gone longer on further trips, because the money is just not moneying out here in this economy. But at the end of the day, I tried to keep my time full. And that's what I would say to any person that's thinking about starting that career and have a family or want to have a family. It's going to be tough, but you have to figure out how to work that thing out. And sometimes a lot of people don't work it out. A lot of those couples divorce, separate, whatever. We even considered separating at one point. I mean, it's a lot. It takes a lot to be a truck driver's wife. You would think, oh, you just living your life, you whatever. But when you've been with your spouse a long period of time and y'all spent more time together than apart, and then all of a sudden now you're spending this time apart. Now, it's been years since he started driving in 2011 when we lost our business started crumbling in 2008, and we, you know, spent all of our savings to try to keep it afloat. And in 2011, we just had to call it quits on that. And that was strenuous. When you have money issues in a marriage, that is strenuous. And so sometimes that money issue still happens, because I know a lot of people think, oh, truck drivers, they make so much money. I kind of think it depends on what kind of trucking you're doing. Like if you're doing like a high risk type situation, you're delivering, you know, fuel and stuff like that, or toxic chemicals or whatever. Yeah, you're going to get paid a lot more for doing that, but you got to have that specialty training as well. So it's a lot that goes into it. I say pray, keep praying. Because we still have tough moments too, you know, when I'm like, okay, when are you coming home? This is enough, okay? Or you've been gone a long period of time and you still really didn't make enough money, you know what I'm saying? And that can be deflating for a man as well, you know, as a woman, but especially a man, because a man wants to be able to provide for their family. So y'all, that's why I work extra hard at doing the YouTube, because honestly, I want him to retire from doing that, and find something else to do. Or maybe, you know, because he owns his own truck, he doesn't work for a specific company. He leases his truck to a company, but maybe we can get to the point where he can get somebody to drive his truck, and then save money, get another truck or something like that. That's what he wants to do. So yeah, it's difficult, but I try to manage my time by staying busy. You know, I started doing Uber Eats and all that other stuff to supplement finances and stuff when YouTube is not paying as well as I would like for them to pay. But YouTube has definitely been paying way more than I was making working for someone else doing Head Start programs. But yeah, many times YouTube has saved my life when it comes to a bill, you know, when companies that he's driven for make him wait to get paid. Like, that's crazy. Who wants to work and wait to get, mind you, that's what I'm doing here, is working and not getting paid but once a month. So paid. But y'all, just wanted to share that little bit for people. You know, just because people married don't mean they ain't struggling with paying bills too. A lot of people are struggling with paying bills, especially in today's economy with the cost of food and all of that. You're spending more money in the grocery store. You saw I spent like $200 and something. That was just that one day. The day before I spent more money. So, you know, and you're coming out with not as much as you used to come out with maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago. So, yeah. So I made it back home. Yes, the hands are clean. I don't need to show you me washing them to let you know my hands are clean. So what I'm doing now is about to make this crab salad, and I'm going to make everything that we're going to have for our dinner. So I'm starting with the crab salad, dicing up some onions, bell peppers, only green, and boiling an egg or two to go into it, and mayonnaise. That's all you need for it, and of course breaking up the crab meat. Not sure why I didn't use my dicer in the beginning. I use it as time goes on though. I forgot to record me doing the celery. Celery is also in this as well. And of course seasonings. Now it's time to open up this pack and get it all broken up as small or big as you want it to be. Definitely use gloves when doing this. You could use your hands, but I'd rather use gloves. Taste your food, that way you'll know it's seasoned well. So I add a little bit more black pepper and a little bit more of paprika. Now we're starting our dirty rice. So I have already chopped up my multicolored bell peppers, and I'm also going to be adding onions and 1 or 2 celery stalks to that, depending on the size of the celery stalk. And you want to saute that down. Also add about a tablespoon of minced garlic or 2 cloves of fresh garlic. Once your vegetables have sauteed down, it's time to add the meat. I am using pork sausage. You can use ground beef if you so choose to, but I love it with the pork in there. You can use the spicy one. I'm using the mild one. Get that chopped down and browned up, and then you're going to be adding your W sauce to that. I'm getting ahead of myself, so I like to season as I go. I'm using black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I did not put any salt in here at all because the W sauce has salt in it, so that's how I control my salt with that. So I'm just using a half a cup to a cup full of W sauce. Now it's time to add our broth to it. So I'm doing a chicken bouillon that I have in 4 cups of water. And then I saw I needed to add more, so I added 2 more cups of water to that stock. You will not over season this. I season all the way through. We're going to hit the seasons up again with a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder and maybe some pepper. Black pepper. We're adding that to it as well. And we're going to taste that and see where we are. Again, don't add any salt. If you're cooking with certain seasonings already have salt in it. So I'm adding some Cajun seasoning to it. It has a little bit of salt in it as well. That's why I don't just grab salt and dump it in. Between the W sauce and the Cajun mix, which is a spicy mix, that's your heat right there. Stir that up. Bring it to a boil. Add your rice. Use all your ingredients. They cost way too much to just let it sit in that bowl. Add 1 bay leaf. Bring to a boil, and then once it's boiling, reduce the heat down to a medium high, and then reduce the heat down to low. So we're making Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. I just had the taste for them, y'all. So just follow the instructions that's on the box. They come with about 4 or 5 packets in that huge box. Add a little bit, maybe a cup of cheese, water, and that's it. Mix the dough together. It's going to be a little sticky. Get your pan together and start putting it on your pan. I took them out about 3 to 4 minutes before they were done. I am using some butter with the garlic herbs that also come in the box and just giving it a light coat, putting it back in the oven so it can finish up for the, I think, 15-20 minutes that it took. While the biscuits were in the oven cooking, I was definitely starting on my wings, but here are the biscuits now. They are done, super hot, very soft, and they taste delicious. I don't think I recorded me putting the seasoning on, but I use like a lot of lemon pepper. I use black pepper. I didn't use any salt. I use onion powder, garlic powder, and I just, I already washed my wings, of course. Make sure you wash your meat. And then I added the seasonings to it, and then I started mixing it together, and I put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, and then I took it back out and started frying them up. No flour, you guys. Use whatever sauce you want. I'm using Red Hot buffalo wings. I have a Ziploc bag here. I am now going to take my wings, put them into the bag, pour a little bit of the sauce in, and do a little shaky shake and cover my wings, take them out, put them back in the bowl, and then do it all over again for the second batch of wings that I did. I've already added the second batch to it. Now I'm just going to take what's left in the bottle and pour it over the top and just spread it around. You guys, this was too hot for me. I actually had to use some other Red Hot sauce on mine to kind of cool it off, like a sweet chili sauce. So we got baby back ribs, buffalo wings, crab salad, dirty rice, made some Red Lobster biscuits, and a banana bread. And that's it. And it's just me and Tiana here. So I'm hoping that we can eat off of this for at least a couple of days, because I ain't cooking the rest of this week.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want.
We might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
In the next video. Love you, but God truly loves you more. Bye.